Legacy Brett back here again, and I got some news for you. So, since today, big news has hit. Bandai is not renewing a license for Power Rangers anymore. So, what leads this to be this kind of bad news? Well, supposedly Hasbro is interested in Power Rangers. So, they might be buying their license overseas, except this news just hit all of a sudden. Everyone's panicking, what's going to happen to the Legacy line, all the other Power Ranger stuff. Because like I said, Saban's is still doing the TV show. They renewed for 3 more seasons on Nickelodeon. But, since Hasbro is going to acquire the rights for Saban's Power Rangers, instead of Bandai stepping down from that, well, that's big news. So, one is they could continue from the Legacy line and call it something else. Because I want to see them say that they'll re-release all the other stuff that Bandai has already done, but they can continue from their work. So we might see a new name for the Legacy line. We won't see like Star Wars Black Series, that's the thing. We won't see Power Rangers Black Series, so that's not going to happen, hopefully. Maybe they'll just call it like, they'll bring back the Hero Series for the figures. That would be cool. Or they'll just say they'll just continue from the Legacy line. But either or, their license is not going to get renewed for Bandai for that one. They said they're done. You can look at Facebook Legacy Power Ranger toys that I have been sharing and all that stuff. Everyone else has been sharing off of Power Morphicon, all this other websites, Commonality. We don't need that. But just, it could be the end for the Legacy line. We don't know. None of it's all up in the air right now. It's, like I said, everything's ending, like I said, because the Legacy figures will be gone, the Legacy items, everything for Legacy stuff, it would just be completely wiped out, because will they continue from that? We wouldn't know until they announce it, whatever. So we won't see anything till San Diego Comic-Con for more information and more news, all that other stuff, because like I said, San Diego Comic-Con always shows stuff that comes out next year. So, or New York Comic-Con or Toy Fairs, anything like that. So I will be able to post as soon as I can. But like I said, whereas right now it's looking up, it could be the end for Legacy items. We don't know yet. We don't know what Hasbro wants to do, if they want to continue from that. Because if they do continue from the Legacy line, it's going to be cheaper and affordable. They're not going to jack everything up. They do well with their toys, like wrestling, Star Wars, all this other stuff. But it's just too bad that Bandai can't go out there and just say, well, let's renew, and like I said, continue from that. Like I said, this is the first time this is ever going to happen. But like I said, it's all talk, it's on the air. We do not know. I mean, technically, it's official. They went out and say, hey, we're not renewing. So, to a point, like I said, we'll still get Super Sentai and all that stuff. All that, like I said, all the toy stuff for Bandai is doing, it's done. No more Power Rangers, but they're still gonna do Super Sentai. That doesn't make sense. But so right now in America, the Master Toy license is up. So we'll see what goes on from there. So this is my little rant, whatever thing going on here. But like I said, it looks like the end of the Legacy line, and I hope it's not true and not matter, because if it is, well, I've done this Power Rangers stuff for since I was a kid, and to see Bandai gone, well, that's really kind of hurtful right now. But like I said, we have to see and read and look what's coming. So everyone be patient, and we'll figure out what Hasbro is going to do with Power Rangers. I'm sure they could pick it up. I don't think they're going to drop Legacy lines, because there's so much adult collectors out there that once the Gold Ranger staff, all that stuff that they already show is coming out for this year, for 2018. But for like later stuff, they talked about Zero stuff, they can continue from that. I mean, they can make it look better, more accurate, more show accurate. I mean, that'd be really great, to see Peter Midas and the Zero Megazords, and all that stuff, and Turbo, and Space, and all that stuff. I mean, they do really well on their action figures. I do admit to that. But how they're going to do it with the collectible stuff, well, that's simply, I wouldn't know. Like I said, with Bandai, they did the auto figures. This is cool to do that. They're supposed to be releasing more of these. They will finish up this line. But will Hasbro re-release more of these? Don't know. I mean, Will they continue? Like, it'd be cool if they do the whole series again for the anniversary. We won't know that one to a point. Well, like, subscribe, share if you can. Like I said, it is almost the end of the Legacy line then, to a point. We'll figure out more about it down the end of the year. I will share, I will post more videos as much as I can. You know, I'm so busy. So, have a nice night, nice day, and like and share, subscribe. Thank you. Bye-bye.